Pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler.
This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome back to Beer Bros and BS, episode 78, your home for pop culture, craft beer, and other BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
JJ the Bell Chef.
This is Dan.
Jose.
Tony.
Well, guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
2018.
Happy 2018.
Welcome back, listeners.
Wow, it's been a while since we've all
Auld
been
Lang
here.
Syne and whatnot.
Yes. And
May,
champagne.
may all
Lots of
acquaintance be forgot, whatever that means.
So, is this officially season 2?
Yep.
Guess,
All right, welcome to season 2 of Beer Bros and BS.
episode 78.
2 or 3? I feel like we've been off the air for a while, so we had to,
It's been several weeks, and we're back, and
This is
better than fun.
And we got the beer, and we're still the bros, and it's going to get even BSier.
Indeed.
Yes, this
Beer Bros and BS 2. Electric Boogaloo.
So as we start every episode, we're going to have Jose read out the beers that we're going to be drinking tonight.
Jose. You're so amazing.
Birra de Mil.
Ooh, said that was some fire. Like,
Mama Crack. Birra la Griega.
What? Mama's crack.
Jim Larrañaga, what?
Fulton Warm Peace. And Port Brewing, Santa's Little Helper.
Little helper.
Imperial Stout.
look at that. So, it's a new year, and we got some new breweries on the show. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why don't you guys go ahead and drink. Tell everybody what you think of the first one, or what the first one is.
So the first one is by Jester King. It was picked up by my wife when she had a work conference in Texas. It's Birra de Miel. It's made with Texan wildflower, and also it's made with Texan well water.
It looks like JJ had a hard time swallowing there.
You're all right over there?
It's been a while since I guess I've had a beer on the show. I got nervous. I choked.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to drink any of this beer with you guys tonight. Talk about that a little bit later, but tell me about it, guys.
I mean, it
What does it
smells a
smell
little
like?
bit funky. It's like a little bit
It's a
grassy, malty.
Saison, basically. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Waldo, yeah.
Yeah.
Comes in at 6.2%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like very dry and carbonated.
It is.
Like,
It reminds me of Sriracha Ace, but like a little funkier.
Okay.
yeah, like I don't get that like lemon that Sriracha Ace has, but
Yeah, this has there's a tiny bit of sweetness up front.
This one,
Like,
it's
when you first hits your palate, there's a little sweet.
this is like very like brut champagne kind of taste.
Interesting.
Well, hey, perfect for the new year then.
But yeah, there you go.
Cheers.
Good call. Hey,
Hey, eat your grapes.
So as always, when we start out a show, we have to do some would you rather questions. Would you rather have to listen to one song of your choice 50 times a day, or never listen to music ever again? So whatever song, it has to be 50 times.
I can pick what the song is.
Yeah, you can pick the song.
But can I pick a different song every day? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do 50 times a day.
Oh, yeah. If I could change it every day, hell yeah, I'll do that. I love music.
Dan's like, fucking want to hear 50.
I mean, that or never hear any music again? No,
Yeah.
man. I can't not hear music ever again, so I'll listen to one song 50 times.
I would just pick a song that's like 2 seconds long and knock it out.
Yeah.
What song is 2 seconds long?
Well, I was thinking like the intermission thing from Offspring, the doo 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 doo, and just
That would
You'd
drive
listen-
you insane.
and you'd
after
listen
50
to
times.
50 times.
I'm sure I
So
can
that'd be-
Google a song, 2-second song.
Well, it could be like
okay.
that
So
one.
so then to re-clarify, since everybody said the same thing, now we're gonna Davidify it and say I picked a song, and I'm not gonna pick a song over 5 minutes long. I would pick a 3.5 to 4 minute song.
It would make you listen to Pitbull and Nickelback.
No, that I'll never listen to music.
Or you'll never listen to music again.
Yeah, I would never let you choose.
Okay, how about the Creed? One song, and then you can listen to whatever. Okay, how about this?
Hey, Dave's got good musical taste, though. So I
15 times to higher. And then you can listen to anything else.
15 or 50?
15. So I cut it down 35 times.
I was going to say, because like 50 is, you're already
15 is can you take me higher?
Whatever, I'll just listen to podcasts. Fuck you guys.
Tony, basically what he's asking is that if you work at somewhere like a cruise or like a store and they play the same fucking song over and over and over again.
Like,
you just tune it out.
Yeah, you just tune it out at the end.
I guess you'd have to. The latest one, I don't know if you guys have heard this song. It's by Sean Paul with some chick, and it's called No Lie. Have you heard it?
It's not a new song.
Oh,
it's an old one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, like recently I heard it like many times repeatedly.
Were you on a cruise when you heard it?
No, I was in Europe.
They must have just got it.
They must have just got it over that. I didn't know it was
Miami
on.
Vice is a new show for those guys.
No lie, that must be annoying.
Okay, anyway, the song is like
2016.
Really?
It was 2 years ago.
Nice.
Wow. In glorious Kazakhstan, we just got Skid Row.
Shit. Skid Row, wow.
Okay, anyway, this brand new song from 2016, like if you have to hear it like repeatedly several times during the day, you just want to like jab out your ears.
I was actually thinking about that too because once I went to the Margaritaville and Universal Studio.
And they played Margaritaville a lot.
Yeah. And I was like
fucking crazy, bro.
And I was like, wow, I feel bad for a bartender. I had to sit here for hours
Yeah, but
every
they get
day
paid,
listening
man.
to Margaritaville.
But
Or
they're
it's kinda
playing
like-
nonstop.
But they're
when you go
charging
there.
like $15 a margarita. Do you know what the tip on something like that is?
And they used to have the restaurant Cheeseburger in Paradise where they play that song like once an hour.
Unless you fucking love that song.
Yeah.
But,
What-
I mean, he's got
It's not a bad song, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear that than...
Decorate
But it wa-
one creation
Yeah.
of which I need.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato,
Oh,
etc.
that's-
Yeah.
I mean, that was some of my go-to rock band and karaoke songs.
Yeah, don't forget Volcano.
Do, 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 do. All right, so next question. Would you guys rather be Spider-Man or James Bond?
Like forever?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
not for a week.
I'm going to go with Spider-Man.
Why?
I like the idea that so I can keep my identity a secret.
Just
Well,
like in the
you
comics.
have to work on it.
All right. So some
So
people
your
know,
parents are
some don't.
dead. You have Aunt May.
Right.
You don't have anybody
Close
else.
to real life.
Um,
Yeah, I'll still do it because
at some point, your biggest nemesis will find out who you are and kill Aunt May.
or kill
Yeah.
the woman I love.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like,
Same with James Bond, though.
does
James
Assume-
Bond loves a lot of women. So
Yeah, but James Bond
Yeah,
loves a lot of women.
Kills
Like,
a lot of them.
like assuming these identities, does that mean that like you get all of the enemies of them? And
yes.
so if you're James Bond, you get Odd Job and Jaws.
But see, then I get the allies too. So I get the Avengers and
You'll be at home for a while. Just be your friendly neighborhood, Spider-Man.
I'll take it because I want to climb walls and swing on the buildings and stuff. That'd be fun.
no, I'd take
that'd be
James
fun.
Bond.
But I think I would go with James Bond too because you get to travel.
Good travel.
Oh yeah, because you get to travel. Yeah, that's the allure of James Bond.
Yeah, you never get to travel, Tony.
All right. Would you rather walk into any bathroom and it's automatically cleansed, or have the ability to go through airport security in 5 minutes?
Cleanse bathrooms.
Airport security.
Cleanse bathroom for sure.
Cleanse bathroom. Do you know
I
how
go to a
much time-
bathroom a lot more than I go to
Yeah.
a fucking airport.
Dude, if I have to clean my bathroom, I just walk into it. There you go. It's clean.
She's like, God damn it, this is a good point.
Yeah, I would do the clean bathrooms just so like you never have to worry about cleaning your bathroom.
Just to be different. I'll do the airport because it's a pain in the ass for me.
Yeah, man, but I mean, how much more often are you going to go to a bathroom than go to an airport?
Well, if I'm Spider-Man, that means I'm going to be making some extra money, so I have to go to the airport sometimes.
Was he really making money?
Shut up!
Yeah, you like sell pictures to the Daily Bugle.
Exactly.
Would you rather have all of your debts paid off and receive $100,000, or gain telekinesis and X-ray vision powers? Some good questions.
Telekinesis and X-ray.
Well, if I have telekinesis and X-ray powers, I could maneuver the balls of the lottery to make me win.
But you'd have to be there.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So
How are you gonna be inside the studio? It's
It's not an open studio.
and you can't win if you work for the lottery.
I mean, I'm sure there are other ways you can make money.
Yeah, you just can't do it repeat.
Yeah, you could
like
do it
you
in
could
Vegas,
go to a
too.
roulette
just gamble and
Vegas.
do roulette. Yeah, do shit like that.
Oh yeah.
or X-ray vision with poker. Ooh,
Or blackjack, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Until the point that they would, this guy
Escort you
hasn't
out.
missed a hand.
No,
Fucking
you
kick
have-
him out. Just,
yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta be
lose
smart
sometimes.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be reborn to have the life of either Mark Zuckerberg, Buzz Aldrin, or Tom Holland's life?
Ooh, that's easy for me. Buzz. I want to go space. Space.
Who says he really went? I wasn't doctored.
Oh. This is
He does.
Beer Bros and tinfoil.
Mark Zuckerberg has
Who's the
shitload
last
of
one?
Money.
Tom Holland.
I don't know who that is.
That's the actor who plays Spider-Man.
Oh,
No, I'd rather be Zuckerberg.
yeah, I'll be Zuckerberg.
I'll go with Buzz. Zuckerberg's a douche.
I don't care. He has shit.
Then
ton
you
of
should
money.
go with Zuckerberg.
Would you rather win $100,000 on Wheel of Fortune, or win $880,000 over 3 nights on Jeopardy?
Obviously, the more money, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Be on there, you beat 2 other people 3 times
Yeah.
or twice.
I'd be happy with either one of those, honestly.
Yeah,
I think I'd probably go with Jeopardy. 20 grand less, but still. Hey, Alex. You know how many commercial breaks get to talk with him?
Yeah. You'll be like the new Austin Rogers.
This dude, Dave would like rewrite
dude is
his
the
name
shit.
every
Love that
time,
guy.
like they go to a commercial break. Where it has his name Dave, he would just like draw penises. Or...
I was like Dave, and then in quotations, Beer Bros BS. Things like that.
At Beer Bros.
My
.com.
we have like a Skype IM thing for work, and I have like the name and then like a little subtitle of beerbrosbs.com. Other people put like inspirational quotes and other homo shit. I put beerbrosbs.com.
No, on the Skype thing, I put I don't put an inspirational
Use
quote.
a band help contract. I reflect that of Beer Bros BS or its affiliates or sponsors.
New Year, same day. Jesus
I
Christ.
just slipped right out. Sorry.
That's what she said.
I just put what I'm currently working on, but yeah, that's amazing.
Would you rather?
Apologize. Sorry.
Would you rather your future daughter become the most successful supermodel on the planet, or become president of the United States?
Supermodels make a lot more money than the president.
Yeah, but if she's the president, you know the amount of perks that you get.
More than what supermodels get?
Do they get?
I mean, like the best supermodel probably has
Yeah,
a
but
better
the
life.
most powerful person in the planet.
Yeah, but that's stressful, dude.
I know, look at Giselle Bundchen. She's with Tom Brady. They can take over the world if they wanted to. I'm sure they've got like fucking missile codes and.
Well, they do live in a castle with a moat.
I'm sure Tom
In
Brady
England.
could fucking become president tomorrow if he wanted to.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of people who dislike Tom Brady.
Yeah, definitely win Massachusetts, but
Yeah,
plenty
they-
of other
but-
states.
They
are
could
gonna
win
go
New
back
England, but I
But-
don't know about that.
Do you think there's more people that dislike Tom Brady or Donald Trump?
That's a good question. Because
I mean, that's-
sports is deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect Tom Brady, but I don't necessarily consider myself a fan of him.
Yeah, and plus, don't forget, like, Tom Brady, that Tom Brady is playing U.S. football, and we basically are the only ones that really watch it.
What are you talking about, dude?
I mean, they go to
Football
Europe.
is huge in Europe.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, I don't
There's
know.
like 3 or 4 NFL games in London in Wembley Stadium alone every year.
I think by this point more
A
people...
couple times in
would-
Mexico City.
Right, but I'm saying, I think more people overall, like, would know... in
And
a
sometimes in
household any
Hawaii.
Donald Trump opposed to...
Well, yeah,
Tom Brady.
he's more famous.
And there's Canadian football. It's a big country too.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
they
whatever.
What was the
and they-
question?
and they love it in Iceland.
And I get to play infinite amount of golf.
Someone's wife.
whether you want your daughter to be president or supermodel. I guess I would say the president.
Okay. Would you rather have Bill Gates declare on national TV that you are the smartest person he's ever met, or get $100,000 right now?
Yeah, no, Bill Gates say that I'm the smartest person.
Absolutely.
Because if I could already put that down on my resume, like, look, Bill Gates vouched for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely earn more than $100,000 with that kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Want to do an interview with you? No, $100,000 at least an interview.
Exactly. Fucking people make money putting videos on YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know why that's relevant, but you know.
Check me outside.
Would you rather receive $2,000 for every time Donald Trump has said "believe me" and lied, or get $1,000 every time you've taken a shit since he's been in office?
Oh my God.
Wow. Either way, I'd be fucking rich. Let me tell you.
That's tremendous.
Man.
I shit a lot though.
I know. I'd ask the net. I shit all the fucking time. But,
Dude, he's the president. He can get food whenever he wants to, too. It could be like,
What's that to do with anything?
more shits.
No, not when he shits.
Not when he shits.
It's when you shit.
Oh, when I shit.
Like he's the president. He can eat whatever he wants.
Oh, I
Usually
thought.
it's like McDonald's.
And Bill Clinton did that too.
Yeah.
I will poop in this
I'll take a G a dump. Absolutely.
Yeah, Gia dump.
Because then for that you're like, I'm a laxative.
some days I'd make like $7-8 grand. You know.
No, and I'd make it. I do it recursively. I just keep on buying Taco Bell, so I take more shits and then it rolls in.
Would you rather have a built-in GPS inside your head, or always be able to identify all lost items within a 50-foot radius?
I think
Does it have to be your own items, or it can be anything?
Anything.
Ooh, I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anything that anyone's lost, you automatically can find
Within 50,
Is that what it
if
is?
you're within 50 feet of it.
Yeah, so you can
Really,
get all
Dan?
kinds of rewards.
You wouldn't want that GPS?
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Because you know,
No,
Dan,
but you'd be like the scavenger hunt champion.
GPS on
And
your phone.
Yeah, but you have it in your head. You don't have to
yeah.
look at your phone.
Are you sure, Dan? You wouldn't want that GPS?
Nah, man, I'll be all right.
Okay. Would you rather receive one genuinely useful item per day for 1 year that you never knew you needed, or receive a lump sum of $750,000?
That's a lot of money.
$750.
But you receive 365 items that generally make your life easier.
Yeah, 750,000.
yeah, 750. That's too much shit.
Yeah, I think.
365 things that make your life incredibly more easy. And
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
if
like-
I actually.
What's an example of one?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
that's why I'm like trying to think. I can't even think of.
Well, that's the thing.
365.
That's the point. Is that you would never
it's
think
like
you need
yeah,
it.
you don't know what it is, but then when you get it, you're like, oh shit.
But would the value of all that shit really be worth over $750,000?
I don't know.
Maybe not monetarily, but like in time saved or whatever.
And it just take up space in your house.
That's true. Yeah,
But maybe it part
seems
of
like a lot of clutter.
But maybe something is like a house annex or something like that, or
I don't know.
something like that that would improve the size of your house. Would you rather be given 50 bitcoins right now, or $500 a day for the rest of your life?
I'll take the $500.
$500.
I think the Bitcoin thing's gonna
Explode
bomb.
in people's faces. Yeah.
$500 a day?
For the rest of your life.
Yeah,
I'll take that because
the
I can actually
guaranteed cash. Yeah.
use that on stuff.
And the final question is, would you rather see Nicolas Cage's face every time you close your eyes, or
No.
every song you listen to is in Gilbert Gottfried's voice?
That one.
Yes.
Yes, that one.
That actually would be pretty funny.
Okay. And that brings us to our next beer of the night.
Which live opening?
Kind of want to hear Gilbert Gottfried do like a Rush song.
And we got a cork. Boop.
Wow, that sounded pretty good.
That was pretty good. That was a good opening. Of the
On Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, he brought out Gilbert Gottfried doing something similar to that.
That's awesome.
Something like he kept making some conspiracy, and he was like, it's actually Gilbert Gottfried doing this, and they pulled him out one night doing it.
That's pretty awesome. Funny. I heard a clip of him online speaking in his like normal voice. It kind of was disappointing.
Oh, he doesn't like just naturally talk.
You don't know how I talk like this.
Oh no, yeah, he doesn't.
Like that's like his gimmick.
Oh,
he was really like soft spoken and kind of chill.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
Yeah,
I was like disappointed.
He was on a
Howard Stern or
Cash
yeah,
and he just kind of talks normal.
At first, I thought you were talking about John Oliver. I was like,
no, Gilbert Gottfried. Iago
you just have to
from Lion King.
You just have to record it one time, and
yeah,
that's it.
I saw one time just happened to have like college basketball on, and they like returned from commercial, and what's the fucking college basketball guy?
Dick Vitale.
Thank you. Yeah. Like he was just talking normal or whatever to the other broadcaster.
I'm just talking normal to the
like,
broadcasters.
You know, and then like he realized that they were live, and he just like immediately switched into like Dick Vitale mode. And like, oh no.
And we're back.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's a diaper dandy of a game.
I hate him so much.
So who brought the next beer?
So I brought the next beer.
Oh, Mama Crack.
Big story.
Mama Crack. Yes. No, it's actually. So I've actually had this for a couple months. I brought this back from Italy when Danette and I went on our cruise. This is from Birra Baladin, and it is called Mama Creek. So it is a Creek Lambic style ale from Italia.
What do you guys think of it?
Wow, the aroma on this is fantastic. It's I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. What's the notes on this? Like this.
It's almost it's
red Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like a sweeter, like
Yeah, I was gonna say.
God damn, I really want to taste this.
Yeah, it's definitely like a more. Yeah, like you said, it's like sweeter and more syrupy than your normal like Creek Lambic.
Right. Yeah, I think Jose actually got the name right first. I think this is Mama Crack because I am now hooked.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
You only brought one bottle back?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
How much is a plane ticket to
smells
Italy?
It depends.
Depends the time of year. What airline?
Yeah, I mean this is really well balanced. The carbonation's. I'm probably torturing Dave. Like
No, go ahead.
I'm like, yeah, this is definitely one of the best creeks.
It's a little bit honey too, like.
Yeah, I mean it's different from your traditional like Belgian style Creek. But yes, it's really nice.
So, figure out tonight we'll probably talk quickly about what we've been up to in the last 2 months since we recorded.
Has it been 2 months?
Yeah. November. Beginning of November.
Damn.
Before Turkey Day.
Yeah, Tony, you had the most exciting one.
Like 2 weeks before. No.
You want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. So, we had Hurricane Irma down here. And at some point after Hurricane Irma, I was diagnosed with viral hepatitis A. And I went to the hospital the week before Thanksgiving, or the week of Thanksgiving. And so I was there through Thanksgiving and I got out just after. And also because of that, I got diagnosed with reactive arthritis. So your body sensed something was wrong and inflamed all your joints so that it wouldn't spread. And it didn't know what it was. So even to this day, still, a month and a half later, I still have arthritis. I got to take ibuprofen. I can't drink. I can't work out. And you guys know me. Those are two of the things I do a lot. So I can't have I haven't had an alcoholic beverage since I was on a cruise, first night of a cruise, November 17th, 2017. And I haven't worked out about that time too, a couple of days before. So I wasn't feeling great before it. And that's where I've been, trying to recuperate, trying to get my liver right. And I can't do anything like, drink or work out until my liver's 100%. So I have a appointment at the end of the month, so maybe get some labs done and see if my liver's good. I can join you guys again. But when I can drink, we're going to do a special episode at a bar or brewery. We'll figure it out. We'll invite everyone out we'll do a bottle share or something that day because we got a lot of people who want to come out and drink with us.
We will fucking rage.
But That's where I've been. And I know it's a new year, so we have some stats. The one that stuck out the most to me, well, found out one last year, one big thing, is I kept looking, our podcast is hosted on SoundCloud. But I didn't understand that they weren't giving us all the stats. And I found out, I signed us up for a stats service. And we're actually getting like double the amount of listens.
Really?
Per episode.
So we have 4?
Wow. Yeah. And it's actually really, really, really good.
I like it. Yeah.
And then the other thing is, we'll do it in the year review when we get to March, which is our, always our
anniversary.
Our anniversary, going on year 3, and getting to year 3, and crazy thing.
That's a lot of BS.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the countries that listen to us. The one that stuck out the most was Cuba. We had somebody visit us from Cuba, and I doubt it was. I don't know. Maybe it was one of our friends that went there and tried to check us out, or it was the regime. The Castro regime, seeing if we were worthy.
Hey, you going to Cuba? Say hi to Castro for me. That's an old reference. Oof.
Also, Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Brunei, Malaysia, China. These are all countries that visit us.
Awesome.
So just know that you have something in common with them.
The love of beer, NBS.
It's like an Olympic.
I'm waiting for North Korea.
Yeah. Once we get out of there, then you know we'll have made it.
Yeah.
We just got to contact Dennis Rodman to hook it up.
Yes, the UN ambassador to North Korea.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, it's good that you're on the mend and everything.
Yep.
Jose.
Yeah.
Why don't you go? What you got? What you been up to?
So I was just finishing up classes. I finally finished up classes that was taking up a lot of my time. You haven't seen a lot of postings on Tapped because I was kind of busy. But
So what classes are you taking? What are you studying?
differential equations and network algorithms.
That sounds
That's
fascinating.
So fascinating.
Fascinating. No, apart from that, I finally bought my house.
Yeah, congrats.
So I am now a
Cheers to
homeowner,
that.
and I now officially own the studio.
Woohoo!
Beer Bros and BS Studio coming to you live.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Dave.
well-
he kind of like laid it down on you. It's like, oh, you might be hosting the show, but he's your daddy.
No, SoundCloud might be hosting it, but I'm the real host.
Hosted by Dave. No, so since I bought the house, I've been remodeling and doing stuff. Right now, the kitchen is half disassembled because I've been working on the cabinets.
No disassemble stuff, any?
So do you ever just say, cabinet, assemble? No. Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Apparently not.
The answer is no.
And I have a terrible case of tennis elbow now because of working on the back area.
Because of masturbation, I understand.
And that too.
Because you're a homeowner and now you play tennis. Rubbing in our faces.
I own a home. I'm going to masturbate in every corner.
Because it's my house.
You took a trip as well?
I did take a trip.
It was a secret, apparently.
He's like,
Tony, I'm going to kill you. You spy.
this is a Jedi mind trick.
You
and you took a
went to
trip?
Charlotte, yes.
And you took a
Oh,
trip?
yes, I did go to Charlotte. Well, I kind of forgot about that because, the outcome of that one wasn't so great. But yes, I did go to Charlotte and I visited Wicked Weed for the first time, actually.
How was it?
Wicked Weed and Burial. Burial was like my favorite brewery in Charlotte. Not Charlotte,
Asheville.
We went to Asheville later on after seeing the debacle at the ACC championship game.
How was Wicked Weed now that they're under the Abinvev umbrella?
I mean, I didn't really know a lot about before it, so I can't really compare. But it wasn't that bad.
Did they sell Vesasur beers there too?
No, they didn't make it up there. But it would have been hilarious if they would have had an Abinvev regular tap.
That would be hilarious.
No, but they had the White Angel, I believe.
What is that? That sounds like a euphemism for cocaine.
No, it's white berries, I believe. It's one of their sours.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't really bring a suitcase, so I couldn't check in my bags. So, wang.
All right.
And that brings us to our third beer of the night.
Yep. And that was brought by me. So this is a new brewery for the show. This is Fulton War and Peace. It comes from Minnesota. This is their Imperial Coffee Stout. It comes in at 9.5%. It's aged with 1 pound per barrel of a local coffee company called Peace Coffee, which is Guatemalan coffee beans. And so they let it sit for a whole week to really get the flavor of the coffee beans. It pours dark. I didn't do any of the descriptions of the colors of our beers. Whoops, sorry.
Doesn't look like there's much of a head.
The creek was red.
Hey, it was a light red. So, yeah, not too much head on this. What do you guys think?
It's fucking coffee bomb, dude.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's rated 95 on Rate Beer.
It's a goddamn iced coffee is what it is. It's really good.
I made it to Minneapolis like 4 years ago for Darkness Day at Surly.
Was it spreading? Darkness?
Darkness Day.
Darkness!
And yeah, Fulton, I had them for the first time on that trip, and I was like, yeah, man, they're making good stuff. Yeah. So it's cool to see them down here in South Florida.
Yeah,
Yep.
I dig it.
I do have to say, like, this coffee stout is like really good. Like the coffee is like flavor is, it's prominent, but it's really.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of good stouts
stuff
down here. We're getting Dragon's Milk now on regular.
Yeah, it's in Publix. Any Publix, you can get Dragon's Milk now.
Yeah,
That's great.
and about time too.
Yeah.
It's like, I love that. That's like a bourbon barrel stout that you can just get year round.
Yep.
It's like,
Be on the lookout, because if we're getting that year-round, they also make once a quarter a special version of it. I think I brought on last time.
The vanilla one.
Was the vanilla or raspberry?
No,
Raspberry.
chai.
yeah, I know they do
Chai,
different,
you
different
brought two.
treatments.
You brought the chai one and the raspberry.
Yeah, it was like raspberry lemon.
And they always make a different one every quarter.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if we'll get the limited ones down here. But,
If not, we will, though.
Yeah,
So I'll be making another trip.
yeah, also the rare terrapins have now hit distro in Publix, so they had the raspberry truffle 4-pack at Publix and one other one.
Say the truffle butter?
Not that. So anyway, but this beer is really awesome. I like you get chocolate malt and a little bit of vanilla at the end too. Really awesome. I like it a lot.
Tony, what were you been up to?
Well, actually, so as I mentioned earlier, went to Europe over the holidays. Continuing my traveling adventures.
Tony travels?
Yeah, Danette and I, we booked like over a year ago. We since my brother sells cruises, he found us a really good deal on a Viking River cruise, over Christmas in Germany to visit, the Christmas markets. And so it was a river cruise on the Rhine and Main rivers. Started out in Cologne, Germany. First time I'd been there. Cologne is.
Did it smell good?
Actually, yeah. Citrusy. So that
stings the nostrils.
So that's actually where like modern perfume cologne was invented. And you can visit like eau de cologne.
Yeah.
So it's actually literally water from Cologne.
Yeah.
It was invented by an Italian guy who moved there, and he was used to when he lived in Italy, smelled like citrus and floral, whatever. Then he moved to Germany where it doesn't have those smells, and so he decided he wanted those smells back in his life, and he imported all these things and blended it together with alcohol, to make that smell, and then sold it as eau de cologne, which just became everyone calls it cologne.
Yep.
When it was first invented, it was very expensive, and all the rich people were the ones that spoke French, so that's why
Holy shit. Just by chance, Tony telling his story of his travels did his usual segment that he usually does. The things you didn't know you need to know.
The other cool thing,
you know.
The other cool thing about
Bieber.
So the other cool thing about the city of Cologne, as you guys probably know, is that's the home of the German Kolsch style ale.
I thought you were talking about Cologne SC.
No, that is where they're from as well. But and so, most people they think of Germany, as like a place where you go and drink like liter steins of beer.
But it is though.
But yeah, that's why I was about to say. Wait, it isn't.
But not in Cologne. In Cologne, it's all about the Kolsch, and Kolsch is served in like tall, thin glasses.
Usually to women.
When,
He said usually to women.
no, to everybody.
I know.
In Cologne, real men drink cologne.
Well, the alcohol's higher. Right?
No, but for real. So
Yeah. Cool. So when you order a beer, like you're basically getting a Kolsch, and you get like a 6-ounce pour. And the idea is that they don't want it to get too warm, and they don't want the carbonation to leave for it to get too flat. So
drink it fast.
Yeah, exactly. So they just give you enough that you drink it, and then they just basically keep bringing you more until you make them stop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like the steakhouses where
Nice.
you actually. What was it? You put the coaster over
Yeah,
your glass?
exactly.
If
Yeah.
not, they just keep giving you beer nonstop.
That's
Yeah, that's
fucking
like
awesome.
the signal.
Like Texas de Brazil. But about how many euros is one of those 6-ounce glasses?
Like €2.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Kolsch was delicious. Like, we went to about, I think, 5 different places to get local Kolsch, and it was a good time. We also got to go to Christmas markets, which is like the point of the cruise. It's very cool. It has like a, the whole like German Christmas vibe, but it's also almost like a fair. You can go eat like street food, like yummy kind of like fair food, and drink hot wine because it's cold there. Mulled wine, or Glühwein, as it's called. So it's like, hot wine with like cinnamon and spices.
It doesn't taste like sake or something?
No. It's actual like German
real
wine.
wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's served hot, and they like usually add like cinnamon and stuff. So
I could try that.
it's
Like a spiked tea almost.
Because normally German wines
not really. It's
wines
wine,
are,
right? Like
are sweeter.
drink
Though.
it, you
Yeah.
get happy.
Italian wines.
All right.
And like, so yeah. Some of the other places we went to were Heidelberg, which is like really charming, cool city. Went to Würzburg, which is fun to say.
Is it as fun to say as Rohenberg?
Rotenburg?
On the romantic road?
Rohan big.
No, that lady's voice kicked ass. Yeah, she was great.
Where else?
Props to Carol or whatever the fuck it was.
Bamberg.
Oberammergau. Because that's why he's laughing. Oberammergau.
So,
That's what she sounded like, though, guys. You don't know.
And she would talk normal. She was like, "Okay, so now you guys drink beer. This is one of the fields of where we grow." And
By the
then
way,
next-
for the new listeners,
and then-
talking in reference to
Germany.
right when you went.
yeah, when we went
And-
on a
and-
previous trip.
Oktoberfest.
and these are the fields in Bavaria where they grow. And then if you take the next street up and we go down the romantic road,
Yes.
all the way to Rottenburg.
I swear to God, dude, she was fucking incredible.
And on the way back, she's like, "Okay, and do you see the example of the house architectural style? This is normal here in Bavaria, and we'll go over here. You see the roofs are very normal. This is very quintessential. Oh, we're coming up to Oberammergau."
Yeah. It's not an exaggeration, guys.
Love it.
So anyway, we also went to Bamberg, which is where Rauchbier, or smoked beer, as you guys know, was invented.
Oh, it's not Roach beer?
Is that the kind that kind of like tastes like
roach.
Band-Aid a little bit?
No, it's the one that like tastes like barbecue.
Yeah, it's like real smoky.
Because
It's
it's
the same one.
yeah, it's like smoked beer.
Yeah.
Because they
Roach beer.
They like They like basically put the malt over an open flame before brewing.
Interesting.
So that's where the Schlenkerla brewery is, which we found has been brewing the original Rauch beer since 1405, and we got to drink it there in the building.
That's awesome.
Which is cool.
This malt has been smoking since the 1400s.
That's dope.
It's also like a really cool city because it's one of the few cities in Germany that wasn't bombed during World War II, so it still has all of its like old like medieval buildings. So very cool place to see.
It's weird that you'd think with the name Bam that they would have like
somebody
to hit that
thought,
one.
like
that would have made for the greatest headline, you know? Bam goes boom.
Bam goes Bamberg.
Whatever.
Wasn't the
Rootspier.
Hofbräu house was one of the few places that was not touched in Munich?
Probably because like the Jihadis probably wanted their beer, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think I think when you're flying, you know, you're like a mile or two high up, and you're just dropping bombs.
Don't hit that one.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, so the other story is that Schlenkerla is the Rauch beer brewery, and actually the meaning of Schlenkerla is a guy who walks with a limp.
Hey.
So I was like, this is the beer for JJ.
Hey, all right.
Apparently, what happened was the brewer got into an accident where like a barrel fell off of a cart and like hit his leg, and, like crushed his leg. So then he walked with a limp after that, and they called the brewery Schlenkerla.
Shit, I wish I had a cooler story for mine then.
We finally finished in Nuremberg. Got to go to the Christmas markets there, and we got to go to the courthouse.
Did you get to race in the track?
No.
I saw some of the pictures. You went to the same that little market that we were at. Where you guys went to the McDonald's, and I was like,
we didn't go to the McDonald's.
I was like, fuck you guys, I'm going somewhere else.
And finally finished up in Prague. Spent New Year's in Prague. And
Did you visit the Czech guys that we met in
No.
I was like, I wonder if he hit them up.
But we did get to have lots of lovely Czech Pilsners. And so that was our trip.
And right now we're on our fourth beer of the night. Final beer?
Yep. Yeah.
They're pouring out that one now.
This is from Port Brewing in San Marcos, California. It is called Santa's Little Helper. It is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout. It is 12% alcohol by volume. And what do you think of it, man?
Yeah, it's not very dark.
Black.
Obviously, not very dark.
Smells boozy, dude.
A little bit more head than the Fulton. It looks like a little bit more carbonation as well. And so I would, yeah.
Well, at least you're still in the Christmas spirit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll leave stouts and cookies for Santa.
Leave cookies and milk stouts.
This has a very silky mouthfeel. Like it's very creamy. Is there lactose in this?
No, just Santa's Little Helper.
Hey!
I don't know. That's not.
So dog semen?
Well, doesn't say.
I don't know. Kind of. I don't know. For that creaminess, usually like it's lactose. I know it's very good. And you said this is 12%.
Actually, sometimes they do it with
I don't think it has, man.
with oatmeal or other grains.
Yeah.
Especially
very smooth. Like very, very.
rye is the one that they also usually use because it's very syrupy.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say
It might be an oatmeal stout.
Okay, because
It is,
milk chocolatey. So
it is. It's really easy to drink for a 12%.
yeah, I mean it's gonna sound like a trope by this point, but you know it hides it very well. Sorry,
it's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
you could taste the booze in the finish, but it's not bad. It blends well.
Yep. I like it a lot. It's very good.
Bourbon barrel. I see that bourbon barrel. I see that a lot of people are doing stuff in bourbon barrel. What I came across that surprised me the other day was a wine made in bourbon barrels. I was like,
interesting.
That's weird.
That's interesting.
Barrel-aged wine.
Was it like
barrel-aged wine?
Like a Pinot Noir or something dark?
Yeah, it was like a red lake in bourbon barrel. I was like,
or Merlot or something.
I came across it in Publix. I was like, oh.
It might not be terrible if it's like a heavy red.
It's interesting.
I usually like fucking with the heavy red.
Dan,
We're gonna touch that with the 10-foot pole.
Nah,
Fire crotch wine.
I was gonna say anything. Dan, go ahead.
It's that time of the month.
Jesus. So it's all right, cool. So I don't know, man. Not much else has really been going on for me. I mean, since the last time we've all spoke, it's we had the holidays, we had Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Went to Raw.
We went to Monday Night Raw on New Year's Day. Earlier today, on the day we're recording this, fuck man, I can't concentrate.
Rewind.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling had a pretty big show on the evening of January 4th for them, so like 3 a.m. here for us. Chris Jericho had a match over in Japan, his first match outside of WWE since 1999. So pretty big news for that. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, man,
awesome.
Sounds like it's pretty spectacular.
What else happened? Did you get engaged or anything?
I did not.
You sure?
Yeah, I think somebody glossed over, like, you know, that one. I mean, I forgot Trick, but you forgot your engagement. Maybe.
Who? Tony? He already said it on the show.
Yeah.
He said it when he came back from Italy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What are you, drunk?
No.
What are you, drunk?
No, I
Get on the show.
I'm not.
Sober you up.
Shit, for real.
I'm just trying to figure out any life changing.
Honestly, man, nothing life changing. Still doing the same old shit, just in a new year. It's very exciting, guys. I know.
You didn't go to any shows?
No concerts, yeah.
Shit. You know what? Since then, probably not. Just wrestling.
Just wrestling, no football games?
I didn't go to any.
We watched it in a bar.
I don't. Oh yeah, there wasn't really anything.
You didn't go with
spectacular.
JP when he was down here?
No, man. Yeah, nothing really special, dude. Same boring shit. Just work.
Just
and
a
then
different
sleep,
day.
and then come out here. That's
Okay.
about it.
I forgot all the shits you took.
What you got a topic or anything you want to say, or not really?
I did see something kind of interesting.
Okay.
I'll share this with you guys. So I did learn that apparently Dick Van Dyke, the famous old actor, claims that back in the day he fell asleep surfing and was rescued by porpoises.
That's amazing.
And so
Wasn't this in wasn't he in that movie Mary Poppins?
yeah, he was
Didn't
the
that happen
chimney
there?
sweep. I don't think it happened then, but
He just
And they were
floated
animated?
back to shore.
kind of. So he is in his late 80s now. Maybe he's not quite all there. But he
seems to be having fun with it, though.
he claims that when he was out surfing years and years ago, he fell asleep laying on the board and drifted off. When he came to, he could no longer see the shore, and he was just out in the open water. And he says, I quote, "I woke up out of sight of land, and I started paddling with the swells, and I started seeing fins swimming around me, and I thought, I'm dead." They turned out to be porpoises, and they pushed me all the way back to shore. I'm not kidding. That's what this senile old fuck has said.
It must be great to be that senile where you're just like imagining that like years ago you swam with dolphins.
What if it really happened?
Yeah.
I would love to have the opportunity to apologize to him if he could tell me the proof of that.
Do you know the tale of Jolly Man Singh? It was actually a Jimmy Buffett song.
Yeah.
Turned into a song.
Yeah.
It's a island tale
Yeah.
where like the dolphin would rescue people.
Yeah.
It was kind of like some sort of a basis.
Do you guys know what you call a lesbian driving a Honda Odyssey full of dildos?
A lesbian driving a Honda Odyssey full of dildos.
A Dick Van Dyke.
Wait, you forgot the soundboard.
I'm
Dave.
missing that soundboard so much. Crickets.
Oh, actually, I have another joke from Germany.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
This is a Tony joke.
Yeah. German guy walks into a bar, orders a martini. The bartender's like, "Oh, sure, a dry," and he says, "No, just the one."
Ha 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 ha! Not 3-1.
Yes.
Oh, that was brutal. Well, it's not a Beer Bro show without a bad joke. Okay,
Finally, you're Dick Van Dyke.
Ja.
drop him into the rancor pit.
To the pit of misery.
Dilly. Wait, we can't get sued. Let's not say that.
Okay.
Wait, they own that?
Yeah.
Pit of misery? And Dilly?
They trademarked. I think Budweiser has trademarked the phrase "dilly dilly,"
I'm sure they did.
so we cannot use it.
Well, I know a brewery came out with a beer,
And they
called it
received
that.
a cease and desist on parchment paper delivered by a guy on a covered wagon or some shit. No, serious. They actually did. What the fuck is going on?
You're killing Jose.
The guy actually came in the fucking
Yes. You didn't hear
by
this?
decree of the king.
You didn't hear this? Yeah, the guy came in and delivered this on like a scroll, like a cease and desist, about using the dilly dilly.
What the fuck is
name.
dilly dilly?
Oh, you haven't
Shit
seen the
that's in the
ads?
No.
Budweiser commercial.
It's a Bud Light. That's their new slogan. I'm sure it'll be in the Super Bowl. It's a like Game of Thrones. I
Like a
guess
court
reference.
jester, and then they say
The court jester.
And whenever they say cheers, instead of saying cheers, they say dilly dilly.
Yeah, so it's like this person comes in with the Bud Light, and it's like, cheers, oh, you're a good friend of the king.
yeah, and
and then like another person, comes in with the 12-pack, and it's like, oh, you're an even bigger king, friend of the king. And then this person comes,
With a
this is-
mead.
like, this is my favorite mead. I've been cellaring it for like a year or so. And then it's like, you, to the dungeons!
To the pit of misery.
And then it's like, everybody else like, oh yeah, go to hell.
So, and everyone, every time they do it now, it's the running gag. They say,
Yeah,
dilly.
dilly. But it's
Dilly
like,
times two.
it's, yeah.
All
So
right.
it was hilarious.
Yeah, so for me, also, I wouldn't say uneventful, but
Dave, you shouldn't chew ice. You're gonna fuck up your teeth.
I'm not chewing ice.
Dude, the man can't drink. Let him chew fucking ice.
jeez. Okay.
Do you know what it is to be sober around you guys right now?
Yeah.
Like, I've resorted to smelling your beer.
Yeah.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah, I was like, we should have brought
And then
shitty beers today.
And then I
so-
wish I hadn't smelled it because I want to drink it more. But I just deal with it.
Right, that's it. Next week, guys, we can fucking only bring really low quality.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
All right, fair enough. All right, anyway, so I also too unfortunately had a hospital stay, very brief. I got sick with an infection, but I'm better now. But that pretty much ate up most of my time. So anyway, but I figured it'd be fun to go around since we didn't get to have our Christmas episode, like we usually do every year, which was sad. I miss our Christmas episode. So no Beer Bros Christmas, but I figured, how about some end of the year awards for everybody? So got some quick categories. If everyone wants to go around and yell out one.
One.
What?
One.
Said yell out one.
Oh, you're an idiot. Hey, you need to be drinking. Anyway, movie of the year.
Damn. I don't know. I gotta.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I agree.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
Last Jedi is my favorite movie of the
No
year.
way,
It
dude.
doesn't have
Yes.
to be an actual. It's your favorite.
With the
Yeah,
Guardian,
but I think you're paying too much attention to
the
recent-
Guardians, the
recent
Guardians 2
stuff.
come out this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Well,
my
dude-
that's my number 2.
I think that you're paying too much attention to recent shit. Like earlier in 2017, there was probably something better.
No, I'd say Guardians 2.
Man, I was gonna say it's for me the top 3. It's Jedi, Guardians 2, and Logan. Those are my.
Oh, Logan was really good.
Yeah, Logan was actually.
I did not like Logan.
I haven't seen
No?
Blade Runner yet, so I know that's supposed to be.
I really disliked it. I had to watch it several times.
Blade Runner or Logan?
Logan.
No, Logan. He hasn't seen Logan.
And I haven't seen Blade Runner.
No, I know.
That one I didn't like the original either.
Really? Oh,
But I'm not big on 80s movies though to begin with.
fair enough.
Baby Driver? Anyone see that one?
No.
I missed
No,
that. I know that's supposed to be
That
really
was
awesome.
really awesome. No.
The one that I was like kind of down on, and then like I saw and I was like, oh, this is not that bad. Was Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, like that one got a lot of. I actually watched that on the plane coming back from from Germany. Yeah, I didn't like it that much.
It was like I had really low expectations out of it because I saw it was like just money like.
You know what?
But I was-
I'd say number 2 was Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Fuck, that's right. I never got to see that.
Yeah, that actually
I saw
surprised me. Like how
That was pretty good. Thor Ragnarok was really good.
Yeah, that was. I thought it was okay.
I thought Thor Ragnarok was kind of stupid.
Oh.
It was like it.
Oh,
It was like too jokey.
I don't know, because it kind of took an extra step, in my opinion, like Star Wars did. But Thor set it up because there's going to be other things coming.
Right, I know it
now.
has to set up the whole Infinity War and everything.
So it partially sets up and bridges. It sets up a bridge for that you kind of see in a trailer.
Rainbow Bridge?
Or in the post-credit scenes.
Yeah, and then you see it in the trailer.
I know I'm probably gonna get flamed for this, but I mean the Star Wars one was a little bit disappointing for me.
That's fine. To this
Yeah,
point,
that's fine. Yeah,
It wasn't perfect. Star Wars.
I mean, I thought there was other things they could have done with a lot of things, and then they're just like, oh yeah, you know what? Nah, this I drop it. Like,
well, who knows? Like I said, there's another movie coming out. Anyway, so how about anyone got a album of the year? Music?
I'd have to say the Cardi B.
yeah, Cardi B has been everywhere, dude.
Is that the?
I would say the new Migos.
That's the one that Reyes likes.
Yeah, Ray has texted in. He said the new Migos.
Oh,
Probably really though. He would probably say that.
You probably would.
I'm gonna say that Sean Paul.
No, that's the award for 2 years ago.
Oh, I just heard it this year. No, I mean, I have to go back and figure out what came out this year.
Right.
But the album that I've been listening to a lot lately is Tooth Grinders, Phantom Amour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really digging that band. So,
Really good.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Metallica's new?
No, that was the year before.
Year
It
before.
was late 16.
Yep.
I would go with In the Passing Light of Day by a band called Pain of Salvation. That was fucking amazing. It was a return to their roots and really underrated band, definitely.
Wow, I didn't even know you listened to him.
Yeah, man.
That's some singing.
Yeah.
I know. I like Mastodon. I like Empire of Sand. Yeah.
That was a
Oh
great
yeah,
album.
that's right. Yeah.
Like, I thought that was their best one since.
Well, they haven't released one.
In like a couple of years.
Yeah, in a couple of years.
Living Colour had their album Shade, which was mostly good.
I'm thinking Code Orange a lot.
What
and that came out
about
this year.
Queens of the Stone Age? They're villains. I like that.
I don't like it.
No?
Nah, man.
I like half.
It was like a little poppy. It was weird.
Well, the single was.
What's
But-
wrong?
but
You
I
don't
like
like Little
it.
Poppy now?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
Lil
man. But
Poppy.
it's like it's hard to follow like Clockwork because that was fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
that's their best CD,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Even better than Songs of the Deaf. Like,
And yeah, so two more quick ones. And you know me, I always got to throw video games. Got a video game of the year? Anybody?
What year was Quantum Break released in?
That was 3 years ago, dude.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
It was maybe
Like
was it-
this year was Resident Evil 7,
was it-
Assassin's
it was
Creed,
probably
Zelda.
late 16. Okay.
I mean, Zelda won Game of the Year.
Right.
For
I didn't play it personally.
Yeah, I say
so-
But
That I
I've seen
actually
people
played?
play it like.
yeah.
And it looks
Horizon
pretty
Zero
cool.
Dawn was this year.
I'd say either
I
FIFA
did love that game.
or Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2 is fucking awesome. Ooh, controversy.
Yep.
That get people talking.
Yeah, I got that for my nephew over the Christmas, and he already had it.
I have 200
Like-
hours on it already.
Battlefront?
Yes.
I will go with Fire Pro Wrestling World on Steam.
Nice. Assassin's Creed Origins is my number one. Then Wolfenstein 2, and then Prey. That's my top 3 this year.
I love Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm like 80 hours into that game. But I loved Horizon too. I think I might have to pick Horizon.
True that.
Did Destiny? Did you guys like Destiny?
I liked it, but then it really fell apart towards the end. It had no legs.
Oh.
The campaign was kind of short, and they just.
So I remember during like E3, it was like, "Oh, look, it's awesome!"
Yeah,
and it was
it,
like,
it started off really strong, but it really fizzed out. And now they've really fucked it up. They've had all kinds of stuff. They're getting way more flack than even Battlefront 2 got. So, and then final one, just a personal one, because I know a lot of us go out a lot. Concert of the year. And for me, it's an easy one because I did it with you guys. Metallica.
It was a good fucking show.
Yeah, that one.
I was fucked up, so I had a terrible time.
Yeah, I remember, dude. We were like, I can't even fucking do it. I gotta sit down on the floor.
I
died at the end.
And I left to be like, let me get you. And I was like, let me get you a water, bro. And I come back with 2 beers.
But he did that. He did that like 4 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
literally
I was
3 or 4 times. I
so
came back with
sick.
2 beers.
I was so sick, like 2 days before, with like stomach stuff, and then I was like, fuck up. I said I was gonna go. Let me go. And I'm trying to like battle through and feel good. And then we went in, and I just felt like crap.
Plus, it was hot as fuck.
I was like, I just sat down. No, but dude, you were like
I
on the
was dead at
verge.
the end.
You were on the verge of dead. Like part of me was like, man, we need to take this guy to the hospital. We can't take him home.
Yeah.
That means I had a good time because I remember that show.
You threw up.
Front to back.
It's like you threw up
IV
twice.
fluids or something.
Yeah, that's the only concert I went to in 2017. I would have gone to another one if Linkin Park would have played.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had tickets for that show.
Yeah, I bought the tickets.
Yeah,
and
we
then
all have the voucher tickets.
The
right?
voucher ticket.
Yeah. And it came with a copy of the CD.
Mm-hmm.
So I still got the CD for free. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Did it?
I'd say my concert was went to with Dan, got the tickets for that Dropkick Murphys.
Oh,
that was a lot of fun. That was a good one.
How was that other band with the chick that opened up?
Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Yeah,
There were a couple of bands, but there was
the somethings.
Yeah,
it's like the and then like a plural word. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
No, but I know the chick because she used to do like a solo thing that I liked. I can't remember.
There's a lot of solo things that chicks do there.
I wish this one was.
And for Dan, because he was with me, my number 2 was Between the Bear and Me doing Colors anniversary.
Yeah, that was pretty epic with the Contortionist and Tooth Grinder.
Tooth Grinder was there.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Pretty good.
And 36 Crazy Fists and 7 Dust for my R2.
The 36 was a great show. I mean, the set list was short. And a lot of new songs, but it was cool to be in a place the size of this fucking kitchen, seeing them play.
Hey, studio.
We're not in the kitchen. I'm saying in the kitchen of this studio, not in the actual whole thing.
JJ, best beer of 2017?
Ooh. Best. I would say... Yeah, I would say... For this year that got released, so it has to be a brand new beer that just came out this year?
No, bro. Just your favorite beer of 2017?
That you had.
Oh, that I had this year? Damn, I'm gonna have to say the Wakefield, the from Wakefest. This beer, the fucking the double barrel Big Papa.
Okay.
The Notorious. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So the double barrel Notorious.
I was also gonna. Well, that fucking. White label Bake Kujira that was like we got to try a sip of was like fucking like blow your fucking dick off orgasm, amazing.
That doesn't sound pleasing at all.
Yeah,
no, sir, I do not want it.
Was it Buddy
but
Shots?
But then it magically reappears like even harder and
Buddy
bigger
Shots
than
was
before.
2017, no?
Was Buddy Shots this year?
I think so.
No, I think that was last year. The other.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh. The other one that comes to mind was the double barrel Lanata. That was
No, you're wrong. It was Buddy Shots.
Fuck. Oh man, that's tough. Buddy Shots is really good. Dan, you got one? All those are me.
Dan didn't drink any beer in 2017.
And there's the Beer Bros.
He drank
like
all
PBR.
the beer.
All
That's
of them.
5 stars.
I like PBR. Fuck you.
PBR is pretty good though.
Look, if you're gonna get a cheap canned beer that quantity over quality, like what would you get besides that?
I would not get that.
If you have to,
No,
go.
I'd actually honestly get PBR over.
You would get a Yingling or an Amberbach.
I actually don't mind Amberbach either, man. It's pretty decent. Yeah.
All right. So that is the.
I just know what you would drink.
The Beer Bros and BS End of the Year Award. So if you agree, disagree, or want to send us more suggestions, tell us.
And finally, as we wrap up the show, instead of doing what burns your bacon, I want to say what you guys we look forward to this year. Something quick.
All right.
JJ.
I'm going to E3. Fuck yeah.
Woo! Dan.
Looking forward to this, Dick.
I bet you are. Jose,
More concerts.
I like that.
more concert.
More concert.
One more concert this year.
Yeah, more than one concert.
I guess that would be concerts. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting married this year, so
Oh,
got to say that.
Woo!
That's why I'd say, 'cause I was the build up.
playing the funeral march.
No, it's totally from the Notebook. And I'm just looking forward to drink beer again.
True.
Fuck yeah.
dude,
Yes.
definitely.
Hey, good health
Amen.
for everybody. Fuck yeah.
So remember, everybody. Well, let me ask you guys first off before we close out. What was your favorite beer of the night?
Oh my gosh, tough to say, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
I like them all, but I'm gonna have to go with the Mama Creek.
Yeah. Shockingly, that's my pick as well.
Yeah, Mama. Actually, the Fulton is also really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fulton was
Fulton.
runner up.
Fulton War and Peace, 1B, Mama Creek, 1A. Both very good.
Yeah, those are the two winners.
So remember, guys, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at BeerBrosBS. Find all of our rankings of these beers on Untapped. Email us your ideas, questions, concerns.
Dudes.
BeerBrosBS@gmail.com. You can find everything on our website, BeerBrosBS.com. Make sure to subscribe to the show on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Kodi, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast app. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
JJ, the Metal Chef.
This is Dan.
Jose.
And I'm Tony.
Good night, guys. Cheers.
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 Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Careful, man. Those are important little snifters.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
And BS.
Yes.